Yo, did y'all see Party Next Door go crazy? So Jeremiah, Chris Brown, and who else? Bryson Tiller, they have a song, okay? And in the new song, they shot a music video. Now they chose to feature Party Next Door's ex-girlfriend that apparently a lot of people knew was his ex-girlfriend. It's some girl named Desma. We could kind of look it up. Her name is Desma. Instagram. This is Party Next Door's ex-girlfriend. Now, by the term ex-girlfriend, I'm gonna assume they're probably on and off, and they're probably off right now, but they're probably gonna be back together. Because if he's tripping over that, I gotta imagine he probably wants to get back with her, or they're gonna get back together. Anyway, Party Next Door says, yo, doing videos at 34, that bitch is broke. I'm finna make these niggas cry. Bryson, Chris, and Jeremiah. Enjoy the nights of your life. Okay? Now, he was basically lashing out against the guys who put her in the video. We'll get back to looking at her, but he also sent out another tweet. I remember, I can't, he had deleted all these tweets. Party Next Door, million. He was talking about how much money he had or something like that. Let me see if it's up here. I think it was like 100 million or I can't remember what he said. Oh, and he says I could look right here. He says I could name 5 R&B singers who broke, right? And yeah, oh, his tweet is that he had $40 million in the bank, right? He said he had $40 million in the bank and he could pull it out and do whatever with it. I thought it was 400 or something like that. He said 40, I guess. Which, by the way, you know what I mean? This nigga's written all the hit songs. I wouldn't be surprised if he got 100 million. Like, this nigga's written so many fucking hit songs. It's not necessarily about his music, productions, about what he's done for other people. Anyway, after saying all that, he kind of also went in on, there's some more deleted tweets, which we can't find right now. But he basically was going in on his ex, saying that she was a bum chick trying to, getting music videos, and that she was broke, she couldn't afford nothing. But the tweet that made people alarmed was him saying, I'm about to make these niggas cry, Bryson, Chris, and Jeremiah. Now, people were thinking, what does that mean? What you mean, you gonna put hands on them? Oh, you about to start applying pressure to them? Now, I take it in the musical sense. I think that he's saying that, yo, listen, I'm about to turn up and let these niggas know, bro. I'm still that nigga, bro. Like, I'm a nigga you still don't want to play with type shit. You know what I mean? Musically. Obviously, this was taken probably, wait, what this nigga on type shit. Chris Brown, he then responded by saying, niggas speak without thinking sometimes, then call around to my people trying to retract shit. Nah, nigga. Go on your socials and apologize, or keep that same energy when you see me. Chris Brown is dying to slap somebody. I don't know what's going on with C Breezy. Anyway, Chris Brown basically saying he's not down to accept an apology privately when he got disrespected publicly. And Party Next Door did come out and he said, to be clear, I got nothing but love and respect for those guys. Shit happens. Okay? Now, don't think we see another tweet. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think Party be high, bro. I think he be high or drunk. And, he always, the Party I know, he always tweets out something or says something that he deletes. And it's probably his real feelings. Remember the time, I don't know what was going on with him and OVO, like he used to say certain shit. Or I don't know, maybe it was about certain songs he would give away. Maybe not only to Drake, but just like to other singers like Beyonce or Rihanna. I think there was a time he was just like, man, I wanted that song to have that impact for me. I don't know what he was going through. But anyway, if you know Party Next Door, he tweets and deletes a lot. Now, I do think it's his real feelings. I just believe that he, a nigga be drunk or high, right? So let's evaluate this on face value. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The industry kind of has this like respect level where people know, yo, I know this could be disrespectful. This is why most of these guys hate Drake, right? Like, they hate Drake because Drake doesn't have a bro code. Like, yo, bro, like, you're supposed to have a bro code with people in the industry like you, because a lot of times those guys could do the same to your girl, right? Or your girl when you're going through it, or y'all in that off period and your girl mad at you and she want to go get back. They could go put her in their music video, or they could go put her on a yacht or something like that. That's gonna make you look crazy. So it's like, I think that's what Party Next Door is like. Yo, y'all must be trying to fuck with me if you fucking with my ex like that. Now, clearly, I could tell that that's like, he's gonna get back with this girl. Clearly, he's gonna get back with her, right? I'm pretty sure, they're beefing this week. They'll probably be back next week, right? Okay, what are these girls known for? All right, okay, yeah. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get back together. But of course, while they're not cool and they're like on the outs, he don't want to see no goddamn other rapper giving her a platform. And I kind of agree with him. My whole thing is that I just wouldn't call him out publicly like that, right? Like I would probably, or if let me not. Well, if I call him out, I ain't backtracking on it. Fuck that. Like shit. I don't know. Tell me if I'm being tender dick about this, because I know y'all be accusing me of that a lot. It's his girl. I think he thinks these guys respect him a bit. Like, these are his peers. Like, Bryson Tiller, Jeremiah. These are his... Well, him and Jeremiah had a thing, though. Remember when they went on tour and then Jeremiah started beefing with him? Or he started beefing with Jeremiah, right? But yeah, I think he expects some respect. Like, yo, bro, like, why y'all got my girl? Why y'all got, like, my ex in there, bro? And maybe it's one of those things, like, you know what I mean? Like for example, again, I'm going to keep saying, which nobody ever listens to me, is like, how y'all put me in relationships that I've never been in. Like, I've never dated Selena Powell, ever, right? But, people say I did, right? Okay, cool. So people say I did, I didn't. When I'm not fucking with this chick, I'm not talking to her, or I hate this chick now. Why is she on your platform, Adam? Like, why all y'all niggas, like, you know what I mean? That is kind of like a little respect thing. Like for example, if Adam broke up, I should probably use him. If Adam broke up with Len, I'm not gonna like come over here and do an interview. Now I do it with Freddie Gibbs, 100%, and I did, because I don't like that nigga. Like, it's an intended thing. I don't like you, nigga. But I wouldn't like bring Lena on the platform and be like, oh, Adam, I don't got a problem with you. Like, it's kind of like perceived like, yo, you got a problem with somebody. So maybe he feels there's a deeper understanding that those guys should have had, and they knew that this was his shorty for a period of time, and they should be like, yo, my nigga, like, why the fuck are you platforming her? Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is a lot of men, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, chat. A lot of us guys, bro, like, when we're not with the girl, even if we're gonna get back with her later, like, we want that bitch to fail. Like, we don't want her to win. We don't want to get nothing good in life, bro. We don't want her to have no opportunities, no nothing. Like, we might tell her that, yeah, I wish you the best. Yeah, I wish you the best of the worst, nigga. The fuck? Like, that's kind of what it is. Like, yeah, like, he wants to see this girl go to poverty. You know what I mean? He don't want to see her frontline on a music video. That's kind of what it is. So it's like, he probably sitting there like, yo, bro, Chris Brown, yo, what's up with you, nigga? Like, bro, I'm trying to see this bitch go broke. Like, you over here, like, giving her opportunities and shit. And that I could kind of understand. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Unless this was, I never heard of her before now. But everybody apparently knew that was, oh, Desma, that's Party's girl. And apparently there were comments before, even when the videos just dropped, oh shit, what's Party's girl doing up in this video? If Chris Brown and them knew, they were being funny. They're being funny, they're being petty, they're being slick. And you gotta check slickness. If they're being slick, you gotta check slickness. Now here's my thing. Chris Brown's a known squabbler. He's a nigga who's been trying to slap earth, wind, and fire out of somebody. If you ain't like that, or you don't want that static with him, you could call out Bryson Tiller and Jeremiah. Well, Jeremiah, ain't he from Chicago? You might have to chill with Jeremiah. But still, call out the other two and leave Briss Brown's name out of it. Briss Breezy just not a nigga to play with. You get what I'm saying? Like, again, if I'm him, I don't delete shit. I tell them, fuck niggas. Bro, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all being slick. I'm going to put y'all on notice. Not only am I coming up with some turned up music, I'm about to kill both y'all careers. He probably won't. But what I'm saying, like, he's not going to kill their careers, but of course, Party's going to put out great music. But I'm about to fuck with y'all because that's what I'm saying. Like, it's about like a respect thing. Bro, all of these girls just want to be with a rapper or a singer. They want to be with the guy. There's only a handful of the guys. So again, if a girl breaks up with Chris Brown, or she was fucking on Chris Brown for a little bit, but they stopped fucking around, Party could probably get her. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, these chicks ain't that loyal to the nigga they're with, bro. You know what I mean? So again, if I'm him, I think he's probably trying to threaten to play the same game. Yo, you know I could do the same with your girl, right? and your girl too, right? So I don't know, but I do think the tweet and delete looks like he got punked by Chris Brown, and also makes him look a little bit tender dick because now you're down to torch relationships over some girl who you're claiming is broke over the hill. Like this chick is 34, as he says, bro. She's like, you know what I mean? She's at that age where I don't know if she got kids and nothing like that. Like, bruh, give her 5 years, man. She gonna age like milk in the sun. Like it's gonna be washed up. You know what I mean? So, bruh, why are you like cussing out some of these dudes that you might have to potentially work with, tour with, this and third, right? And if they did disrespect you, shit, I feel like there's just other ways you could handle it more than just calling them out. You know what I mean? Especially if you're gonna delete it and be like, yo, I love these guys. So, Party, give us some more music, man. I liked your last project, but I want you to drop more frequently and keep writing great music, man. You know, when it comes to music, I think Party's just a fucking star, the guy, one of the best. But of course, I'm not gonna knock him for being human. And to be honest, it's probably part of the reason why we get some of the great music, because he probably is a little bit emotional, either when he gets drunk or whatever it is, or high. Who knows? All right. Yeah, nobody want no damn smoke with no goddamn Chris Brown. Chris Brown's like a fucking menace. Chris Brown's a fucking menace. Okay. Alrighty then. Who's this? All right. Somebody says, "Yo, Ack, hit up Drake. We need our own pop out show." It's called OVO Fest, bro. It's called OVO Fest. All right, let me read some donations. I know you guys probably had some interesting insight to kind of add to shit. Let me get on with that. Here we go. All right. Few people. All right, I'm just reading. Somebody say, "Yo, these dudes are lame as fuck, shooting houses up and fighting over music." Unfortunately, man, this is hip hop. It's a contact sport. You know, the primitive brain of usually most of the people that surrounds the culture of hip hop, street